Hey, welcome to Mind, Body, and Soul. This is Pierre Grizz. I said I was going to touch on how we as humans deal with stress. I mean, don't get me wrong, stress can be positive as well. Our bodies respond to it. You know what I mean? From the day-to-day struggles, our body do need a little bit of stress to keep us, you know, kind of even keel. You know what I mean? It keeps you healthy a little bit, but now it can result in physical harm, emotional harm, and cause you to have certain behaviors if you don't get it under control or learn some of the triggers. So, like the physical attributes of stress, I mean, it could go as far as asthma, headaches, back pain. You think these are regular things, you know what I mean? Uh, the way you digest your food, chest pain, being out of breath. You know, we think that these are things that happen because they're supposed to, but really, some of the things are caused from stress. And as far as the emotional and cognitive side of it, I mean, if you're worrying a lot, irritated a lot, uh, anger issues, difficult, you can't think like, no focus. This can be from stress. You know, they say like ADHD is such and such and all this about people who don't pay attention, but a lot of it is because of stress and learning how to calm down and get that frequency right so you can pay attention. Even behaviors like nail biting. That's we all know you nervous or something. Constant thoughts. About stressing, being restless. You know, it can go on and on and on. I mean, we know substance abuse, uh, addiction. Most of it comes from a stressful thought or from a stressful place in your mind. Procrastinating. That's these things that we don't even know uh, that they don't talk to us about in school. You know, and we walk through life stressed out. And not even know we're stressed because we've been dealing with it all our life. You know, and the common thing over here in the United States is when somebody say how you doing, the first thing you say is I'm good. How you doing? I'm good. But deep inside, if you take 5 seconds to think about it, 85% of us ain't good. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because there's techniques like breathing techniques you can do. Just kind of calming down. Like I said, meditation in one of my videos, being mindful. And being mindful, let me put this here. Being mindful don't just always mean being in tune right now, but also being in tune with your body, being in tune with how you feel. Like sit down, drink a cup of water and see how it digests, see how you feel. Don't eat for about 12 hours and see how you feel. These things will give you signs of your stress, stress level, I should say. Peace.